All right. Hey, guys. Welcome back. This is Occultists Anonymous, episode 55, brought to you by Roll20, The Onyx Path, and viewers like you. Thank you very much. Sponsored by. Yeah. As long as I don't say...
Roll 20%.
Yeah, that's the one. We'll be okay. But yeah. Thank you guys for your support. All you guys who are hanging out in chat, and we're throwing all the bone puns during that combat. I scrolled back during the break and I had a nice little giggle. Yes, I do enjoy it.
My only regret is that I have bonitis.
But yes, I love everyone in this chat.
Yep. Yeah, thank you very much, guys, for hanging out with us through that, and thank you for those of you who are subscribed, hanging out, and special thank you to our patrons who support us monetarily. Thank you, guys. Alexander, Brandon, Claire, Giovanni, Danny, I did those backwards. James, Josh, Cat Feathers, Michael, Nova, Perry, Puppeteer, Ryan, Samuel, Schmitty, Sinna, and Thomas. Thank you guys for your support. It's kind of awesome. We really appreciate it. But we ran a little long before, and so we did a short break. So let's get back to the action because we are in an Atlantean tomb. We just beat the crap out of 8 skeletons covered in apiron, had weird slurping holes of lead that we dodged and hopped out of, and no, we
killed 7. I've got 1.
That's very true.
Can you kill something that's already dead?
He's got the little chicken wing going on. He's missing his
anyway.
His picture.
Songbird pats Atratus on the back and then reaches down and touches Weird's leg. It's like, that looks like it hurts.
I thought that was going in a different direction there for a second.
Yep.
What?
But you're casting knit.
I'm casting knit.
Okay. And that is reach for instant.
Yep. Okay. Oh, I need reach for.
Do you want to just take -2?
I'll just take a -2 for.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So 6 minus 4
9
is
dice.
2. Yes.
Three successes.
Cool.
Spend the mana for that.
How much do we heal?
It's double
potency.
Double potency for bashing. So 10 bashing.
Oh, nice.
And that will restore your poor sprained ankles.
Yep.
Weird.
Okay.
As Logan is holding Weird up off the ground. It's like, oh, wait, really?
Yeah, dude.
Like, very gently sets Weird down, like, you okay?
Mm-hmm.
I'm fine, thank you.
Logan, remember when I made us all stronger and tougher and everything? Like,
yeah, I know. And
bodily stuff is kind of a thing I do.
And I can do that stuff, but it's not that fast, and normally it hurts more.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's because we're just better than you.
Rude.
Looks around.
You did not
This is an enclosed space.
Please don't piss off the werewolf inside this tiny box of a room.
I'm like, reach up and down on shoulder. I'm just teasing you, buddy.
I know. Slap on your shoulder. Yeah.
Just like...
But yeah, he looks and he goes, okay, so Brainiacs, closed door.
Open the door.
I mean, she's gonna open it.
Yeah, go to the other end.
Yeah.
I want to scrutinize first.
Is the ground still melting?
No.
Yeah, that's what would have been
correct.
Was it a state change?
It is not. It is, yeah. Notably, yeah. The stuff that you saw, definitely some weird supernatural effects that changed and shaped stuff. But it was not. Spells. It was not awakened magic. Yeah. Yeah. That said, yeah, Logan's like, yeah, let's get out of here, and walks up to that other double door sconces where the skeletons were, and he kind of kicks some bones out of the way and just shoves the things. It shoves the door open. It's like he's fed up of being in this tiny little room.
I'm chucking a thigh bone to Atratus.
Do this as he throws the doors open.
I'm chucking a thigh bone to Atratus.
Okay.
A big femur.
Come on. You don't want that for your collection? It's covered in apiron and some fucking bone.
Yep.
Sure.
I'm taking one to Colossus just for the shits of it. So.
Yep. But as you open this door, as I, Logan, push open the door, the room beyond is, it's got the same Adamas stone. It actually it's more or less the same size as the large room that you had been in before coming into the tunnel. There is the stone. It's got all its Incan iconography and stuff like that. But you have these rune circles on the ground. There's just 2 of them. And then you have these odd structures that are dangling down from the roof, made of a glistening red gold color, orichalcum color. And they look to be like braces and things to hold things, like
above the circles.
And it's a number of different little, clasps and clamps and vices, and just a number of these different things that are just dangling down, held fairly limply, but you can see all sorts of little screws and knobs that you could use to like tighten. And it's like it would hold something like an apparatus, or it is an apparatus to hold stuff in a particular shape. And then
Slumber's got nothing.
You have a
bunch of fucking nerd science shit.
Another double door beyond with skeletons sitting on that one. And then you have another small door to your right.
I am doing a spell.
Okay.
I'm going to summon a ghost.
Okay.
Because we haven't encountered any yet, but they have to be here if we have an effect on the door to lock them in.
Not necessarily.
Well, I'm going to try.
The door is talking about souls.
And
ghosts and souls. Yep. Ghosts,
okay.
Souls, spirits. Yeah, the whole collection.
Keep them locked in.
Yep.
So
12.
My brains. Yeah. And I'm doing my reach is instant, and the bonus reach to make it manifest.
Okay, cool. Go ahead and roll that, and then we're going to need to do a Clash of Wills. If you're successful. With 12 dice, I hope you're so successful. Hey, there we go. Okay, roll your Gnosis plus Death.
Why is it doing dexterity firearms? How do I make it stop?
You have to uncheck them, I believe.
They're not checked.
That's weird.
Okay.
That's a whole bunch of dice.
It is a whole bunch of dice.
Can I do a willpower?
You can willpower on Clash of Wills. Mages are some of the few that can.
5. I didn't even need to spend it. Damn.
Oh
well.
There we go.
Wow, you knew that way early.
Yeah, I know. I was like 5. Well, I don't see. Oh, there it is. Okay.
God damn.
Yeah.
I wasted willpower, but oh well.
I mean, but you didn't know that until now. So, okay. So hang on. It pulls the nearest ghost, I believe.
A general call and the nearest ghost will answer, or I can specify a type. I don't know what type of ghost we have here. So, yeah, I'm nearest ghost.
Hey, Songbird.
It shows up and it manifests. So we can chat with it.
How are you for mana?
Not great, but enough for now. I got a few more spells worth.
Okay, well, yeah. So materializing before you, is a kind of matches the garb that you have seen previously from the area. The other Peruvian stuff. Very, very traditional clothing. All the bright colors and stuff, though it's heavily muted looking at this ghost. Its eyes are wide, and as soon as it materializes, it begins to scream and curse and is very incoherent and is screaming in Peruvian.
Okay, I think I'll speak with the dead then, so we can talk to it.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Also, by Peruvian, do you just mean Spanish?
Or do you mean like...
I mean Incan.
Like Incan.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I
but
guess
yes, thank you for that clarification, because it does make a big difference.
Let's see, what is... I haven't looked at what Speak with the Dead does in a very long time. Because I just always do it.
Sense and communicate, and as long as it's capable of understanding language.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Oh, as long as the ghost is capable of understanding the language that she speaks.
+1 reach, I can make it understood by me.
Ah, there you go.
Even if we don't speak the same language, if it's rank 2. But since it looks like a person and is talking, it's probably rank 2.
Yep.
So 1 for instant, 1 for scale, 1, 2. 1 for instant, 1 for scale, 1 for making it understandable to us.
Okay.
So I need 3. I've got 4. It's also a practice.
Cool. Sure. So roll that. I don't think it's got any resistance, right? Yeah, no. So yeah, another 12 die pool.
I think it's glitched. I can't actually see how many successes that is.
There it goes. 2.
2? Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Missed the exception by 1.
Yep. Yeah, and so in his as you're casting this stuff, and what yantras are you using, by the way?
I was using
Using
my
a shadow name, you can roll the 8 again.
I did.
Yep. 8.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Radical.
So yeah, you're using shadow name and what?
Shadow name, high speech. That's my 5.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so you're speaking in this weird gibberish, and it looks over at you like trying to figure out what is, and then the caster can make her understand. Okay, yeah. So you can understand. Interesting. Even if they technically, it doesn't mean that you can understand it.
Mm-hmm.
But caster, that seems silly.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
I kind of get it. Ghost is capable of understanding.
No, I can communicate with them as long as they can understand me. I don't. Yeah, it's specifically worded one way. Yep. I can always communicate with them if they can understand me.
Gotcha. Yep, you're right.
So now it can understand.
Can make herself understood. Yep. Okay. Yep. Yeah. So it looks over, at you as you're, this babbling gibberish, and then goes, "Okay, what?"
I feel like at Death 4, you should be able to force a ghost to speak a language you can understand.
Yeah, using a Death 4 spell.
Okay.
But yeah, kind of looks over and goes, well, "What? Where?"
So, what is going on here? Do you know?
No.
Okay.
I was I left the fields. My dad was going to be pissed, but was going to impress, insert female name here. And I was going to go into the middle of Tukume and kind of walks over to like one of the walls and kind of touches it and says, "My in Tukume?"
Yes. You're inside. Do you remember what happened after you went in?
I mean, I didn't go. I was wandering amongst the pyramids. We were told not to, but it was fine. I was going to run to the top of the pyramid, wave at my friends, and then run back. And I remember getting to the top, and then I was in a cold place, a dark, cold place for a long time, and then I was here.
Did you see or hear anything while you're in the dark place? Or was it just like being cut off from everything?
I was dead. Like,
I mean, yeah. Sorry.
like I don't. Sorry.
An expression of sympathy. Oh, well, we can't hear that. Sorry.
No,
No,
you
you can.
guys can.
Oh,
I increased the scale. You can talk to him too.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I mean, like, sorry for what? Like, you saved me.
No, you're still dead.
I feel fine.
You're a ghost. I kind of made you solid right now. That's a thing I can do.
He walks over to like the wall, touches it. Oh, I don't understand. What do you mean I'm dead? Who are you even?
We're
Wizards?
we're here to figure out what is wrong here. What's doing this to people? To try to stop what happened to you from happening to others.
I mean, it must be the work of Supe, or I'm in hell.
No, you're still very much on Earth.
No, you'll probably go there after we figure out what's going on here.
Well, no, if you resolve the anchor, they don't go to the underworld, right? They go on to.
No, the guys are like the other ones who like you get to elevate. Otherwise, when your anchors keep you here instead of falling back to
In the
underworld.
underworld? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said that if you resolved the condition.
You have to resolve all their anchors, and then a Sin Eater can basically help them pass on, and they just dissolve. But yeah, normally,
Okay, well.
For
Rip, my dude.
but I don't.
Yeah,
This
for
is-
right now, you're still very much on Earth.
Okay, and you are and like starting to actually like really look at you, and you guys look weird. Thing. Who like you pulled? I was dead, and then you brought me here, brought me
Still are.
back, and now you're
Can't
telling
stress
me
this
that I'm
enough.
dead.
You're still dead.
But what are you?
Wizards.
Wizards. Sorcerers. I don't know if these words. Yeah, that's close enough.
Like Logan is over here like,
He's a werewolf.
yeah. It doesn't. I don't.
just out of character, ghosts can't have a breakpoint, right?
They can.
They can?
Oh
Okay.
yeah. That's
So
that's
we're just
why
like
they
unraveling this guy's reality completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't. Well, what do you want from me? You brought me back from the dead, and to tell me that
Nope.
I'm dead, and
I was hoping you could give us any sort of insight as to what is doing this as someone who has been stuck here. But if you were just locked away and cold and dead.
I was in an empty space, and it was cold and dark, and he kind of you watch as like he is continually looking actually back towards the single door. And then like looking there, and then looking over to the big double doors, and like this kind of back and forth, and then is kind of basically fixated on a point between them, kind of diagonally, like as if there's something beyond.
I want to get a read on this guy.
Sure.
Is that wits and subterfuge for detecting lies?
Wits plus empathy, wits plus subterfuge. They both work.
Okay. And the -2, right? 2 successes.
Yeah,
I need to
he's.
close roll 20 real quick.
Is he?
I mean, he's as truthful as you've seen. He just looks very confused and not sure where
Okay.
he is and what he's doing.
Just want to make sure he wasn't leading us on. Okay.
I'm gonna just walk away from this conversation. Go look at the little door.
Okay. Yeah, it looks similar to the little door you had seen before with a little handle.
Trunk.
Okay. Yeah. Sliding it open, and like you get like this whole place is underground, so it's a little on the cool side. You open this thing, and it is a wash of cold walk-in freezer kind of air that just billows out. It's got that little bit of fog effect to it that kind of rolls.
Like how cold?
Not like I'm going to die walking in there, but walk-in freezer cold of like I probably don't want to get locked in here for an extended period of time. But yeah, skin gets some goosebumps and stuff like that.
I'm gonna throw some dice at controlling temperature, or there's like
Heat.
a forces one.
Yeah, heat.
Not to control the heat in there, but to make me survive it.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
To not be affected by it.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, I think it's,
One success.
So I've been looking at this guy with Fate Sight up. Do I see anything?
I mean, and you've seen this before. Like when you study ghosts, it's all sorts of weird. Just because they don't, that ghost has its own,
Sure.
existence and stuff like that. But yeah, I mean, there's no destiny. There's nothing particularly unique about this ghost.
Okay.
All right. So what's in this cold place?
As you walk forward, and Logan is kind of stationed, kind of watching where you're going and watching, Weird Natratus, the ghost. You see racks and shelves of jars of glass with stoppers in them. Some of them are glowing, filled with an ephemeral nothing. Just this kind of swirling, stuff in it. Not your purview. Not not
Souls.
sure. Yeah, potentially.
I want to come. Okay. Well, this guy, if I release the summon ghost, he's just unmanifested and goes back wherever, right?
Well,
Can he choose to hang around?
I mean, he will stop being materialized because he no longer has that condition. But yeah, he might hang around in Twilight. You also know what that big double door does. So he's not leaving anytime soon.
Oh yeah, it's swung shut behind us, so we can't actually get out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well,
Without a silver dollar, right?
Right.
that was temporary.
I didn't do duration, so it was just enough to get us through.
Yes.
So, yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
cool.
I'm gonna turn to him and basically tell him like,
So if Weird dies, we're trapped in here forever.
Well,
we're not ghosts. We're not locked in.
Yeah.
That's fair. I'll cut my way out.
So you release him.
We can probably let you go once we leave. Right now, you can't actually get out of here. That has got you locked in. Once we finish what we're doing here, if we don't die, you'll be able to leave. So.
You able to see my family again?
No.
It's been a very long time that you've been dead.
Oh. Well, I mean, if you can set me free and...
Man, I hate to break it to you, but like your entire civilization just done.
It's been a really long time.
White people are the worst, my dude.
He nods. He goes, okay, well, I mean, if I can be set free for... Yeah, I will... Okay. And yeah, looks very, very confused as he kind of fades back into Twilight. You guys make your way over to the storage
soul jar room.
And yeah,
Death Sight.
Well, you said you already had that on. So yeah, you look and these things, you see a number of things that's a soul, that's a soul, that's a soul, that's a ghost, that's a ghost. That's some glowy stuff I don't recognize. That's some glowy stuff I don't recognize. But yeah, you have, the walls have shelves that, go all the way up to the top of the ceiling. And then you've got rows of like, hip high, shelves that are also full of these jars and different containers and stuff like that. Some of them have marks on them, like high speech, like numerals and numbers and letters and stuff like that. Nothing written out, but like there's some kind of cataloging system. And yeah, it is cold. You probably don't want to hang out in the room for like, more than an hour before you're like, okay, my extremities.
So this is horrifying.
Yeah.
I want to look at the ones I don't recognize.
Okay.
Are these like a different type of soul?
That's
That's an investigator or a scrutiny? Because it's not magic, is it?
Because you can scrutinize objects. I will tell you that just by having Mage Sight on, and looking at this, you recognize that some of these have the Spirit Arcana, and some of these are tied to the Mind Arcana.
Oh, okay. So they were just trapping all kinds of things here.
Seems so.
And presumably using them for something? They have them cataloged, different uses for different... That would make sense.
Oh my god. This place is fucked.
A little bit, yeah.
Oh man, you're done with the good stuff.
Yeah.
I
I
want
don't...
to
We're
be
still-
done with this place.
We're still basically in the entryway, right?
Oh yeah, we're in like the front door still. Okay,
Yeah.
so... I guess we're just gonna keep moving
Oh,
past
fucking
sorry.
go.
Sorry, because I forgot. We got the discussion. As you walk into the cold room, there's also another small door to your left.
Okay, what's in there?
Yeah, let's go to the other little door.
He says very dejectedly.
So you chunk open this, and there is a wash of heat that comes out of this one. Yeah, and you can Logan is pulling the door shut behind and yeah, you've got this mix, and it's very uncomfortable to stand between these places because you got it's so cold over here.
I mean, I'm
this
not bothered by it.
Yeah, sure. But it is not like I'm on fire hot. It's just like
It's like 110 or so.
Yeah, 110, 120. It's uncomfortably warm. And yeah, that room has a. Well, who is everybody? Everybody's moving on.
Yeah, I don't know what we can do for these trapped up souls and Goetian spirits.
Sure. I mean, unjar them and let them out, but that door, right?
That seems like chaos right now because they can't actually get out. So come back here later. Put a pin in it.
But like I can get them out.
Later.
Put
We
a pin in it to come back here if we want to let these guys out.
Also, like, is it a good idea just to turn them all loose? That seems chaos.
Because ghosts and spirits will hang around. Goetia eventually, Goetia can hang out around because they can get resonance too. But yeah, ghosts are pretty doomed without an anchor. Spirits and Goetia can kind of fight, and who knows what those souls will do.
I don't just want to go.
So you move forward into this smithy because that is 100% what this thing is. Over to the right, you was like, oh, that's where the heat is coming. You watch as there is a pipe that is just letting out this constant flow of white, hot, molten stone or something, literally just dropping lava down into like this large basin where it is just then like pooling down through another pipe. Over to the side you see these anvils. I mean, that's the only thing they can be. Not shaped like a traditional big one with a horn and stuff like that, but big workspaces. You've got hammers and chisels, and then workbenches with much smaller tools, some that look like jeweler's level, very minute kind of work. Songbird, you're like, this is like the armory but in miniature, like is much smaller room. There's no active work set out. It's just like somebody's cleaned up after work, everything's where it should be. The lava tap is running.
This room is connected to the cold room?
To the cold room. Mm-hmm.
Are there any other, are there any empty jars around?
Now, like I
Okay.
said, if there was anything being worked on, it's not set out. It's
Sure.
cleaned up. End of the day, everybody cleaned up their work and went home.
I would just, in my head, like if they take a jar from the soul room and put it here and then like do something terrible to it, they might leave the empty jars on a shelf or something, but there's nothing like that.
Nope. And there
Okay.
were empty jars in the cold room.
Mhm.
So forging souls, probably.
Maybe.
That seems reasonable. I don't. Can you forge souls? Asking Songbird.
I mean, yeah, that's theoretically something someone could do. I don't know
He said
why anyone
evasively.
would
Why would
do
anyone want to do that?
You seem a
well,
little
I
more
mean-
knowledgeable about that than
Logan,
one might expect.
Logan is over here looking at his axe, looking back into that room full of spirits, and goes,
Huh.
"Just gonna put that behind my back." It's like, yeah, no, I can definitely think of some reasons one would need spirits around to make
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. All right. Let's.
Yeah.
Can we get the fuck deeper into this so that we can eventually
There
get the
is-
fuck out of here?
There is another room.
God,
There's
why is
another
there
door.
always more
We're
rooms?
just always. I mean, so far we've been through every door we've seen, right?
There's the double door, but like go back through the cold room. There's another double door that you have not gone through.
There's another skeleton door.
Right. There's
Okay.
skeletons on it.
Yeah, let's go to this little room because I'm not really want to fight skeletons again yet.
So yeah, you step through, and this is, you step through, and this is a room full of books,
Ooh.
library walls, big tables, the big kind of lectern style, I'm going to read a book set out kind of stuff. But there's a problem that like immediately you walk over, you look at, and the, books they're unusable, and they're also completely anachronistic. You look over and you find slate stone tablets shelved next to like traditionally bound books. You even see some that have like even nice like current. Do I have a handy one? Guildmasters, the nice smooth, cover of a modern book. But as you look over each of them, and inevitably somebody is going to pull one out, and it is blank.
They're blank.
Everything is blank.
What?
You even find spots where there are these weird, like you draw them out, and it's like a glass tab, like it would be like the futuristic
Super futuristic.
iPad, right? With this little metal spine, and then this glass, which is probably a screen, but it shows nothing, it displays nothing. Everything in this library from across time is blank.
I don't buy that, but I'm gonna do shifting the odds.
Listen, I'm telling you, no. Go ahead.
This is very cool and very disappointing.
Okay, and what are we
I'm gonna-
shifting the odds for?
Pierce deception.
I'm looking for a significant book in here. There's going to be some kind of book that's going to be like interesting or purposeful, or something that's going to help us or lead to
Cool.
something in the future.
So I'm going to bring this up because I'm tired of trying to invent this shit myself. Okay, what is the imago? What is this? What do you imagine? What are you following? What is this thing that you imagine seeing? To give you an idea, because we don't talk about this a lot, but it also helps me kind of deliver you to what stuff you want to see. A Obrimos calling down lightning, depending on their personal thing, might imagine, calling out to an angel who is literally going to throw a lightning bolt. Or the same Obrimos, or a different Obrimos, may do the same thing and is imagining Zeus, the actual god of lightning, throwing something down. Or there's going to be, Thor showing up,
Or, just calling out to fucking is it Bernoulli's principle? No, that's not right.
Yeah. But
just
yes.
calling out to the fucking weather.
Yep. And to, but there's some interaction that they imagine happening. What is that you are following to do this shifting the odds?
Right. So there's a lot of books in here, and some, because of my personality, some aren't going to be interesting, some are going to be very interesting.
Mhm.
So like I'm imagining myself studying this book and gaining some sort of insight or
No.
information.
What is it you're
Okay.
following? What is it that is leading? Are
Oh,
you
okay. Sure.
imagining some little fairy or?
Sure. So like the visually way I'm thinking is I just sort of cast my eyes around the room and something's going to catch my eye.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. So
Okay.
you look and you find like the center of the room and do your slow paint. Go ahead and do Pierce Deception, Songbird, if you want. As you kind of look about
one
and
success.
the thing that catches your eye is the double door on the other side of the room,
Right.
to your left as you walk in, and the door right across from you, a small door right across from you.
There's another small door.
There's another small door.
So many small doors.
Yep.
We've been through so many maze now. Let's just hope we can find the way out.
Not too bad. I mean, it's pretty straight.
I can find us a way out.
Yeah, that's true.
It might not be the one we're looking for.
The double doors have the skeletons placed on it, and then the small door looks very similar to the others that you have seen previously.
So it's
Small door.
Right.
Yep,
Well,
small
Songbird,
door.
you pierce deception, and that's just on and running. And yeah, if you flip through any of your books, they're
Still
empty.
blank.
Yeah.
Why are they blank? Someone explain. Atratus,
No one's written them
explain
yet.
these books.
Ooh, that's a good one. Yeah, no one's written them yet.
Look, I get that it's a library of everything I've ever learned from a book, but that doesn't explain why it's here before I was.
But yeah, I think that's probably what's going on here. Atlantean time fuckery. You have
So-
all these books that haven't been written.
ancient books that have not that have
So
yet
what
to be
happens
written.
if we
That
take
haven't
them
been
with us?
written
Are
yet.
they some of them going to be written if we leave?
Maybe.
We could come back tomorrow and the situation might be different, right?
Nope.
Do you want
I'm
to like
never
try to
coming
take
back
one
here
and
again.
see if it gets words later?
Fine.
Sure.
Grab a couple books.
Yeah, I'll just
Do they
grab
have
a couple.
titles or no?
Mm.
They have nothing.
No,
Yeah,
they're
Nothing you
blank.
can read, right?
All right. I'm going to grab the fancy iPad
Okay.
Yeah, one of those weird screens. I want
and a
like
stone tablet.
a tablet
Okay.
and then just a normal book.
Sure. You
Put
get
them
one
on the back.
of each, so to speak.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I'm heading for the small door.
Okay. And
Yep.
everybody follows. So you approach, you crank the handle down and push, and you find yourself like bumping into something. Like you can't get the door open all the way. You can kind of put your shoulder into it.
But what is it on the other side?
Okay, so Songbird, yeah, you're barely getting it open to like peek around. You give a 1, 2, and it's like this thing is, and then all of a sudden, whoop, and it just opens real easily. Like whatever was in the way is suddenly not in the way. And you are like you're in your little doorway, and Songbird, you are able to look and see like the full room. Everybody else, you're basically seeing like the back of Songbird kind of over his head, and you see Supe. You see that big face. Well, Songbird, you can, looking up. The rest of you guys see knees over Songbird's head. And it is Supe made of lead, effectively, but he's got these colorful decorations and all these colors of, horns and stuff like that. Like I said, the picture I posted on Discord. If you guys didn't see that, go check that out real quick. And kind of looks down and like looks at all of you and goes,
It's moving?
oh yeah, and in
Oh,
high
fuck.
speech says, so you are the intruders.
Intruders is a
Hi.
strong word.
And just like a big hand kind of pushes Songbird back, like carefully, like the way you would nudge a spider like off your desk.
Oh, I don't like being treated like this.
Now, I mean, are you
Just
resisting,
shut the
or
door in your
are you walking with? Are you letting it push you back?
Sorry, what?
Are you letting it push back, or are you gonna like fight this hand?
I will let it push me back for now.
Okay, so yeah, it nudges you out, and then the door shuts, and then you hear. Actually, your mage sights activate. You recognize, oh, hey, there's a magical effect happening, and then you are suddenly in that room in the library with Supe now standing behind you, looking down at you.
Okay.
You are not permitted
what?
to be here.
Can you tell us why?
You are not initiated.
Could we be initiated?
Yes.
Would it hurt?
I've never been initiated. I don't know.
What is this place?
This is a research lab. This is a foundry. This is a forge.
Hey, cool. That's all things I'm very interested in.
Then you should get initiated.
How does one do that?
Yeah, who does it?
One would speak with a mage.
We are mages.
Yeah.
You are awakened, but you are not initiated.
There's no mages here.
No, there's no one here at all.
There's nothing here.
I don't see how that is my problem.
Well, how can I be initiated if there's no mages?
I didn't say I cared if you were initiated.
Well, there's no legal way for me to follow the rules, so
That is not my problem.
the rules are invalid then.
No, they're not. I am here to defend this place against those who are uninitiated and not allowed. You have already destroyed several security defenses that will take me a whole...
They attacked us.
Because
Are you the one controlling them?
I lead them. Yes, they attacked you because you passed a sign that said no admittance.
Oh, is that what that said?
You were to be... What term does he use? Detained. Until the judge could determine what should be done with you.
The
So
judge?
Yes.
is this a construct or
You have no freaking idea what this thing is. Mage Sight,
Like,
it tells you...
Mage Sight definitely triggered for sure.
Mage
probably.
Sight tells you that this is obviously not a person. This is not a ghost. This is not a spirit. This is not a soul. This is not anything like that. You know what this reminds you guys of? A supernal being.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we're going to get very far attempting to fight him. That seems like a losing proposition.
you say this out front, like out loud?
Yeah, actually, while you guys are talking with this guy, I definitely need a songbird says this, or otherwise
Everything I said out loud.
Right, no, I figured you had, but yeah, moving forward.
I mean, I'm just going to be like, I don't think we should antagonize him.
That is a wise decision. You might actually be awakened.
Can you tell me why the books are blank? We're in a library full of blank books.
The research materials are all still in place.
Are they blank to you?
I do not read books.
Can you
Look,
tell me
me
if
neither,
there are words
dude.
on this page?
Are you bound here through an oath or a bargain?
An oath, my existence is to be here.
Were you created here?
That is irrelevant.
It's interesting, though.
So, how do you know that someone has been initiated?
I can tell. And it kind of reaches down and just lightly taps your chest and says, I can see your souls.
We haven't been forged.
Awkward silence settles in as you guys stare down the inking god of death.
No, and like
Trying to-
Weird just has a bit of a chuckle and then shakes her head like she's had a really bad idea.
How long has it been since mages have been here? Since you've spoken to them? Because there's no one here now. It's just your defense systems and nothing else. And as far as we can tell, that's it.
I'm trying to
We
think
just
how
have an empty pyramid.
I'm trying to think of
How
how
would he even
he would
answer that question?
respond to this. Actually, you watch
Yeah, right.
as the Supe demon face thing turns into a grin and says, "You don't know if anybody is here."
We haven't come across anyone yet,
You have not.
except ghosts. A ghost.
That you released from containment.
Did I? Is that where he came from? I pulled him out of a jar.
It nods and says, then you admit your culpability, reaches out and grabs Atreides, and vroom, there's that same space effect. And Atreides, you are no longer in the library. We'll pick up with you momentarily.
I'm in prison.
What?
And yeah, Atreides and the Supe are gone.
Cool.
I'm gonna open that door again.
Sure. Yank, chase after, and like Logan is right behind you. Like, the fuck did it? Yeah. You look, and this room is. It's basically. Well, yeah, it is coated, floating in all different places and moving windows of scrying. And you
It's a
can.
security room with TVs.
And you can see multiple hallways. You can see the places that you walked in. You can see, hey, look, there in kind of one of the larger ones is the hall of skeletons that you guys had fucked up. And you can literally watch as skeletons are like bones are starting to move back together. You can see a couple already back in their places.
Couple bones missing though.
Don't care. I'm just looking through the screens for Atreides.
You do not see her.
Where, get out of the room.
Oh, excuse me. Because direction, that's the big thing you see. You see a bare, flat, very smooth set of double doors beyond you. Like, and it takes a moment for you guys to even see looking past all these windows, because these scrying things are moving everywhere, and you will note some of them see like daylight and see like outside.
Ooh.
Did you tell me to get out of the room?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You got a plan?
Yeah. Logan is like,
Mhm.
hang on, we lost one already. Where are we sending her?
We're just getting the fuck out of my way.
Come on, Logan. Come on.
Okay. Yeah. Steps out with you and looks. Do you know what he's doing?
He's doing what he does best.
Oh, okay. And Songbird, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do a supernal dispellation on all these fucking scrying spells.
Okay, sure.
Take my friend, I'll fuck your shit up. I just need. Oh wait, never mind. I need last. Fuck. All right. Well, here we go. Rip. Yeah. Okay. Is this? I put this thing to advanced skill. How many sort of levels of advanced skill do I need?
Oh, to get all of them?
Mhm.
Yeah, let's see here. It's definitely not like 100. Probably closer to like 30, maybe. Yeah,
Okay.
we'll say -4. We'll say 20 subjects.
High speech, shadow name, and the tool.
He saved me.
Oh, God.
All right, so 10, 6,
Is that 2?
-2.
4 dice. 4 dice of paradox.
4 dots? Wait. Oh, you're
6
I'm
using
spending a
dice.
mana.
Okay.
Okay. 4 dots.
So 5 dice.
Well, no, I'm not spending a mana. It's 4 because I take 2 off from my tool.
Okay.
Hey.
Yeah, see, not even a problem.
All right. So
Not even a problem. All right, what is this? 12 off of 15?
12.
17. What?
Oh yeah, 12 is the negative.
Right.
Yeah, so
Positive
you're
is
rolling 5.
14.
You had 7.
Yeah, 5 dice.
Yep.
2 successes.
Cool.
Not even a problem.
The scrying windows all go away.
I'm definitely developing a thing where I definitely hate space magic.
And yeah, you see just bare stone.
Good. And then I march straight towards those doors.
Okay. Do you call for...
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, so yes, Logan puts his hand on Weird's shoulder and is like, hang on. Okay, yeah, okay. Leads the way in and follows you. Atreides, Supe touches you, whoop, you're gone, and you're back in the security room. And just a moment later, he strides and he crosses the room, whoop, and just phases through those double doors. And then suddenly you are facing Supe, and behind him you can see a set of stairs that lead up kind of to a dais, and there is a person standing there.
The judge.
A human figure there. Atop his head is this band of stone, almost a crown or a circlet across his head. The clothing that he's wearing is just bare tatters, and just very, very falling apart. The body beneath the crown is emaciated and small. We're looking like Gollum level of. It doesn't quite have the same disfigurement, but of just absolutely wretchedly malnourished and deprived, and just kind of sitting there watching and looks, and you can see his head moving, looking past, and there's this very raspy, hoarse, it hasn't had water in a long time voice of, what is that? And it's in this broken high speech. You guys already speak bad high speech, right? But this thing seems to be this is somebody who learned high speech from the correspondence course online. And it's just kind of looking, and Supe kind of steps up and just kind of turns back and, stands, arms crossed, facing the double doors. You're behind him, and there's the, as you call them, the judge sitting up on there and kind of looks at you.
No, that's what Supe called him earlier.
The judge, yes.
Yeah.
And kind of looks and says, "Are you alive?"
Yes. Are you?
I think.
You've been here a very long time, haven't you?
Yes.
Have you been
And then
able
the
to
doors
leave?
shove open as Songbird steps in, and the
I'm taking a hasty point, by the way.
Sure.
Yeah.
The judge's eyes kind of go wide and just there's more of them, and you watch as he
I'm just gonna look at you guys, shh, we're chatting,
and he's moves from the crutch that he was on to scrambling down on hands and knees, kind of on his butt down the steps, and is in a corner.
Yeah, cowering.
Yeah, very.
We're talking.
Yeah.
Travis, what is this creature?
A person.
Fate time.
What you mean with your mage
Mage
sight?
sight.
Yeah, I mean, because
Is he out of time or living on
no,
borrowed time?
he is
or-
not.
Okay.
Though you probably see that he is past his time. And he looks actually he looks very similar to the ghost that you summoned. Pre-Hispanic Incan kind of looking guy. And he's just curled over here. You can see like his fingernails are like ragged clearly from like being chewed on, and like a little bit of his fingers are a little bloody. So, are you here to save? I can't leave, but food,
Why not?
water, what?
Why can't
Why
you
not?
leave? Yeah.
And like looks up at Supe and it's like, I'm not allowed to. I can't. I have to be here. I have to judge.
We
There
might-
always has to be a judge.
Be able to get you out.
He won't let it. And Supe just, in this room where this guy has been like, and you realize how low this guy's been talking, this very hoarse whisper, and Supe just booms and says, there must always be a judge.
Why?
It is demanded.
Demanded by who?
The Ebon Phoenix.
That's a note. Notebook.
What if we don't recognize their authority?
Say that again?
What if we don't recognize their authority? I've never heard of them.
Okay.
You've just been like keeping this guy here tortured and alive forever.
There must be a judge. The facility requires a judge.
Did you
Why don't you
feed
be the
him?
judge?
Food is provided. Well, hang on. Nobody it is not my responsibility to relieve him with a new shift.
So the
Why-
people who set this whole thing up just left. Have you seen anyone but this guy? Like, since he's been here?
I am not allowed to. What would he say? Yeah, I am not allowed to scry on the other on all rooms of the facility.
Are you able to leave, Supe?
Why would I need to leave? I cannot provide security if I am not here.
There's other places you could provide security.
That they are not this
Must-
facility.
Must you provide security only for this facility?
That is my purpose.
Security from what?
Intruders. They very like
Pointed
staring down.
glare.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of intruders?
What's wrong if we come in? What could we possibly do?
What you can do is irrelevant. You are not allowed to be here. And you're intruders. Yeah. The number of intruders has lessened.
Because you kill everyone that comes.
I do not kill anyone. And like
Everyone that comes here dies.
Yeah.
you hear like the whispering from the judge, and he goes, "No, this we
So,
nobody's
Drew-
killed."
Drew, can I
You steal
Throw
their
something past
souls
you here.
and let the bodies die.
What was that, Craig?
run something past you here?
Sure.
I don't think we're going to get anywhere with this guy because he's
No.
like he's a
He's
one
not-
track. Yeah, he's
He's
a
a
one track,
construct,
8 track.
essentially.
But he's also a supernal being, so I'm thinking sever oaths might be applicable here. I can modify or negate an oath or other supernatural agreement reinforced by the dictates of fate.
No.
Okay.
You know from and this is a little bit of a gimme. You know, you don't see them often, or you don't talk about them often, but you know, supernal beings have bands and banes,
Sure.
similar to spirits and all other things like that. So
And the more powerful the being, the more powerful the banner bane.
correct. Yeah, this is outside of an oath. Yeah. It is potential that a supernal being could make an oath, and you could use that. But yeah, this is probably beyond that.
All right.
And
I would say that
so-
the two of you can probably sort of feel from Songbird that his patience is wearing thin.
So one thing I will bring up, especially as like the conversation kind of lulls, especially with the comment about, "Oh yeah, you just killed them all." Logan, who has kind of like been looking around this enormous room,
Mhm.
and he says, guys," as he kind of holds the torch up a little bit higher, and stacked very neatly are bodies in perfect states of rest, arms across their chests, eyes closed, absolutely no deterioration of clothes or figures, are just in just this kind of stasis. And you hear the judge that's and backtracking. Supe doesn't kill anyone.
What is that?
They're not dead.
Bodies. They're fine.
Then
If I look at them, are they dead?
Those are corpses. Those are soulless corpses.
Their souls are in the next couple rooms over.
it's do something stupid time.
So I want to throw another one at you, Drew.
Sure.
Divine intervention. Mage casts a powerful curse that either encourages a subject to achieve a goal as specified by the mage when he casts the spell, or thwarts a subject's every attempt to pursue such a goal.
That can definitely do some shit.
So and it talks about in the spell about aspirations, but are Bans and Banes like aspirations, or are they? No, they're higher up than that. Okay.
Okay, Drew, roll 4 paradox dice for me, please.
Well, first off, what are you casting?
Celestial fire.
Gotcha. Okay. And you're, let's see, 2 overreach, so 4? Or are you using no, you're using your shadow name.
So who are you casting it on?
Supe.
Cool.
Let me open his character sheet, because I was prepared for this shit.
Of course. I'm not surprised by that.
It goes through.
Need to roll Clash of Wills.
Excuse me?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. Gnosis plus Prime.
Okay. Throwing a willpower at it.
No.
5 successes.
Should not be a problem. Yep.
Yeah, fuck your shit. 8 aggravated damage.
Okay. Oh, too many clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my gosh, I hate this mouse. It does extra clicks, which absolutely just ruins this. 3, 4, 5, 6. How many?
8.
Thank you. Cool. What time are we
Fuck
at?
your shit, Supe.
Can I take a curiosity point and get a willpower? Because I've been trying to do.
Yeah. You were chasing after this curiosity, even though you have a demon, 14-foot tall demon thing. Yeah. Cool. So it scorches, and you did aggravated, right? So you took the spend your mana. Okay. And it reels back and screams and goes.
It's mad now.
Well, I'm trying to determine exactly what it is.
Yeah, does it have emotions?
Yes, but I mean, not the way humans do. Yeah, okay.
Let's roll initiative.
A construct of the god of death.
Yep.
Is it a construct? No, it's like a supernal being.
Well, so yeah.
Plus or minus. It's fine. They can be killed.
All right. Yeah. Go and roll initiative, gang.
Cool.
Logan, I need your character
I rolled
sheet.
a 1. I rolled a 1.
Oh, rolled a 1. I was like, how do you get a 1? Okay.
I have +8 and I got a 9.
Okay. So,
Weird's on it.
Weird is on it. Does the leaden eye go before or after? Yeah. All right. Over 5. Wait. And just roll it 1 to 2. On a 1, Craig goes first. Weird goes first.
Okay, but wait. I don't actually have my rapier out, so that's actually 17 for me.
There you go. Craig, you can go first.
I am tipping the hourglass,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to fuck with his initiative.
Okay.
Instant cast. I think that's all I need.
Well, sensory range.
Sensory range, yeah.
Unless you want to go touch him.
No. I'd rather not.
And even then,
So
rolling to
two-
touch is still Gnosis plus brawl? No, athletics plus brawl. Or dexterity. Norbot, and this is how everyone dies. This is going to end very badly.
They pointed out this is going to be a cliffhanger.
100% this is going to be a cliffhanger.
And
I do have a question. Is this thing alive?
In what context?
It's made of stone, right?
You do not know what it is made of, but yeah, you do see the lead apiron over it.
Can I melt it?
You can certainly try.
Figure it'd be Clash of Wills at least, even if you're going to let me try.
I mean,
I'm probably modifying
aggravated
that quite a
damage
bit.
is the way we try to win this.
3. Yeah, so I'm going to take 2 of the potency off of that.
Okay. And so wait, what is your reach for? Instant and sensory range?
Instant sensory range and advanced. Hang on.
Advanced potency would give you help on the Clash
On the
of
withstand,
Wills.
yeah. So advanced potency. So it'll be 4 instead of 6. So
and
5, 1, and 5. So I'm rolling 5 dice.
well, first we got to do paradox.
First, you got to do paradox.
And that's 4d10. Do you have any mana to throw at it?
Yeah, I got. I can pump 3 mana into it.
Okay, so just 1d10. Bupkis. All right.
'Kay.
You're rolling
So I'm rolling 5.
5. Cool.
Woohoo!
Roll your gnosis plus time.
Did I not?
Right
Right.
Clash
For
of
yeah.
Wills.
Right. Gnosis and time.
This thing rolled a bunch of dice too, so
2 successes.
2 successes, reroll.
I'm going to put a willpower in this one. How's that sound?
He will too. No.
That gives me 3, right?
Correct.
2 successes.
Reroll.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
And now I've burned my willpower. Here we
Oh
go.
no! But I only got 1 success.
2 again.
God!
Oh,
This is going to go
what the heck?
forever.
It's just
Oh
like
my gosh.
mental battle.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
The effect lashes out and just has no effect on him.
Sure.
And I think that's where we'll end it. As Weir like lashes out and goes, oh crap. As the spell just fizzles, as I think is a classic term. So yes, all right. I'm gonna have to write down initiative orders so I remember when we come back. But yeah, so that's a thing. So Twitch folks, come by Discord and chat about what the heck you think is going on here.
Give us suggestions for how to not die.
Yeah, if you want to give them help, that's fine. If you want to give me help, that's fine too. Maybe that's what we'll do. We'll start doing like donations and give us bonus dice, and we'll see if the people like us or like you guys or me better. No, we're not going to do that. The DM is part of the cabal, is part of the party, is not trying to kill them. They're just doing dumb stuff, and
We're just doing real dumb stuff.
Look, you put a big ass dickhead in front of me and don't expect me to punch it.
Wait.
Like,
Hang on, just about. I did advanced potency, right?
That prevents against dissipation.
Okay.
Yep.
Never mind then.
Yeah.
I thought it helped against,
I thought it helped against withstand.
or not withstand, but Clash of Wills.
It might. Let's double check, just to be fair. And since we are,
We can pick that up next time.
well, we have a minute here. Clash of Wills, blah 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 blah. Advanced potency adds 1 die.
Okay. So
This would be the most weird die ever.
Yes.
yeah.
Because this would be the
Roll
first
it 3
one.
times though.
No, this will be the very first one. First roll. Okay. So we still tied. There you go.
You won the second one.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. So yeah, actually, technically, retcon him. The time mage says go back a couple rolls and says I actually had to die, and this is right at the end. We're not holding the game up really, so I'm okay with it. So yes, you do get to change the initiative, so you can reduce it by potency. I think.
Yep.
Okay.
So my potency would be 2 plus the
Plus
2 I
2,
spent
so
for
4.
so 4.
So it's got an
So
11
he goes from
potency.
15 down to 11.
Okay, cool. Remind me of that once we hang up here. But
Sure.
yes, thank you guys for hanging out with us. We had one battle and we're rolling into another one. This will be very interesting. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, going into an Atlantean temple, and man, it's messed up in here. But surely these Atlantean mages in all their wisdom had some use for this place that wasn't completely horrific. Maybe? They'll have to look
I
around.
don't know
and-
about
Nope.
that, man.
Throw the whole place in the garbage.
So, but yeah, come by Discord. Let us know what you what's going on. Remind them of any rules that they forgot. Be nice about it.
Yeah.
Constructive criticism, please, guys. I am a-okay with people being like, "Hey, you forgot this thing," and that's a nice way to say it. Calling us dummies, which nobody has done, for forgetting something—that's kind of mean and
You bunch of
uncalled for.
dummies.
But yeah, come by, remind us of, oh, hey, you could do this thing with that spell. That kind of stuff is a-okay and cool. Just be nice about it. And YouTube guys, post it in the comments. Make your bets. What is going on? And find out next time. As always, come join us on Discord. That is yeetinto.space for that. Or if you want to support us on Patreon, that is patreon.com/occultistanonymous or staylucky.club. And a quick reminder, because I just found out about this, we now have a show that is following us right now. So like minutes from now, or maybe they're going to be over on the Devil's Luck Gaming Twitch thing, which this will automatically host right to. So if you're here, don't change the channel, just hang out and it'll move over. But yeah, it's called Shattered Mirrors. They're doing Changeling the Lost game, and they're over in Philadelphia. We like Philly, right?
Yeah.
It was good last time we visited. But yeah, I asked them to give us a quick blurb. So after killing their fetches, a motley, that's a cabal for changelings, seeks a new home in Philadelphia. Getting recognition in the freehold, that's like a concilium, seems ripe as summer, that's kind of like the adamantine arrow, will not relinquish its crown to autumn, which is kind of like Guardians, I guess. Time for our motley to make friends and find safety within the freehold of Nevermore. They are a full costume group. They look absolutely fabulous, and they're not dressed up like their mortal selves. They're dressed up as their fae, like changeling selves. Go check it out.
Hell
These
yeah.
I love that.
these guys are super cool. Go check them out. By which I mean just hang out here after a second.
Yeah,
And
like 2 minutes, we'll be
right.
here.
And if you're on YouTube, go check out their stuff elsewhere. Until next time, guys.
Stay lucky.
Bye.